Well, a very good evening to you as you join us for tonight's live game. Unfortunately, our weather forecast is somewhat less than promising. We're told to expect intermittent spells of heavy rain, which might very well impact on the quality of the football later. It'll certainly add a new dimension, especially for those players who like to keep hold of the ball. A few anxious faces hoping it will all somehow stay away, but I have to tell you that we are told is an extremely unlikely scenario. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
So we're up and running. Well, that's where he wants it. He's on his way. Osvaldo. Cadlex. Look at the defender bombing forward. And that has been clubbed away. Into the box. And he's there to clear it. Up towards the front line. Done very well to intervene. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Great leap! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off him.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Puts in a cross. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Tries to get it forward quickly. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Here it comes.
There's been quite a few crosses coming in from that left-hand side. No doubt this is an area they've identified as a potential weakness in their opposition, and they're willing to exploit it. Well, this poses the defence a few tricky questions, and the answers have to be hard and fast.
Into the box. And that's been levered clear. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Nicely controlled. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Cuts it out. He's got options out wide. That's gone a long way up and away.
There's been quite a few crosses coming in from that left-hand side. No doubt this is an area they've identified as a potential weakness in their opposition, and they're willing to exploit it. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Gets wrestled off the ball, dashing forward at pace. And help's available out wide. There's Another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Plays it out to the flank. Crosses into the towering header. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Gets up to head it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Osvaldo, ball's out on the left now. And it's got through. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He is going into that little black book. Ball through needs to be good. Hits one! They score! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Shot at goal! No mistake! A goal at a really telling moment. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Has a pop! This could in for the pieces! Oh, that's a fine save!
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. So, we're just settling back into this second half. Looking for space out wide. Up to meet it! Good delivery, no joy.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Played in with accuracy. It's a fabulous position. And the defence can get it clear. And it's played forward. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. To locate someone up front. Hoists it forward. Oh, he's made sure that that won't get through. Forward it goes. And it's played forward. That's clearly not what he wanted to do. Osvaldo. Hoists it forward. Plays it over to the other flank. Oh, terrible pass. Has a hit! And the assist there! And they're back in front!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's left his man, aimed in towards the centre.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Goes for goal! In it goes! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So the lead now is 2.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Played into space out wide. And there goes for goal! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Puts it back. Chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Yeah, their position is a dominant one now, Peter, so introducing one of the youngsters for some added experience is bang on.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And that's been won straight back. Up he gets! He's scored! They're back within reach! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
So is this the start of a comeback? Tries to get it forward quickly. A long ball, but not especially accurate. Osvaldo. And there's a long ball, and it's got through. But there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Goes direct to the front line. Oh, really good feet from him. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. What an adventurous run from a defender. Meets it first time! Oh, that probably deserved better.
Oh, that was a cracking ball in because it just took the goalkeeper out of the equation.
And he just whacks it away. Has a pop! So that's it. It is all over. Well, much worthy industry, but that alone simply not enough. They are beaten by the better side. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen things he needs to work on, so I'm sure they have a lot of sorting out to do before the next game, and they can get there.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.